There are doors that should never be opened and secrets that should remain buried forever. For years, no one in Gene Hackman's mansion dared approach the forbidden room, not because they were forbidden, not because they weren't curious, but because they heard something inside. Unexplainable sounds, whispers in the dead of night, shadows moving beneath the door. Despite no one being there, the mansion's most loyal housekeeper kept her silence for decades. Until one day, she chose to speak. And what she revealed changed everything. When the truth unravels, only two outcomes remain. Either everything becomes clear, or everyone involved disappears forever. So what was John Hackman truly hiding? Why did the FBI step in? And what really happened inside that room? Gene Hackman was a celebrated figure, and his Santa Fe mansion was a masterpiece. Sprawling hallways, art-covered walls, luxurious decor. But within this grand estate, one door stood apart. A door no one was allowed to touch. From the day Hackman and his wife, Betsy Arakawa, hired their staff, they gave one strict order: never open that door. Not for cleaning, not for repairs, not for anything. There was no key in sight, no explanation, and yet the whispers never stopped. Late at night, when silence blanketed the house, the staff heard them. Faint murmurs, broken whispers, soft tapping, as if someone inside was desperate to be heard. At first, they dismissed it. Creaking wood, shifting air, the natural sounds of an old home. But then, the sounds became clearer. I heard someone whispering, like they were talking to themselves or to someone else. One housekeeper shuddered as she recalled those nights. Others spoke of slow, dragging footsteps from inside the room. But when they checked the hallway, it was always empty. Rumors spread. Some believed the room contained Hollywood artifacts from Hackman's legendary career. Others whispered that it was something far more sinister, a secret he never wanted to reveal. Among the mansion's many staff, one woman remained by Hackman's side for over 20 years. Her name was Marisol. She saw everything. She heard everything. Yet she never spoke. Not until now. In a hushed interview, Marisol finally broke her silence. I never wanted to tell this story. Her voice trembled. But I saw that door open. She wouldn't say when it happened. She wouldn't say why. But the memory haunted her. I was walking down the hallway when I saw Mr. Hackman standing in front of that room. He just stared inside, like he was wrestling with himself. Then he stepped in. She couldn't see much inside. But one detail stood out. The light in that room wasn't normal. A pale, cold blue glow filled the space, unlike any other light in the mansion. Marisol hesitated, confused, disturbed. It was light from somewhere else. She didn't know what Hackman saw, but when he emerged, his face was tight, pale, haunted, as if he had witnessed something he could never escape. Marisol noticed something else. The door wasn't just locked. I once cleaned near the door and saw something carved into it. A mark, so fine you'd miss it unless you stared. 2 interlocking circles, a single line cutting through the center. She had no idea what it meant, but she knew one thing. It wasn't random. And Hackman? Over the years, his behavior changed. He passed the hallway more often. He stopped, stared at the door, and sighed. It was as if he wasn't just hiding something inside. It was as if he couldn't escape it. Just as rumors of the forbidden room reached their peak, a new mystery surfaced: a hidden tunnel. It started with a routine heating system check. A maintenance worker named Richard Langford scanned the basement floor, but when he passed a particular section, his equipment malfunctioned, or so he thought. He tried again. Same result. One spot beneath the mansion refused to register heat, as if there was nothing there, an empty void beneath the foundation. Langford reported it, expecting an investigation. Instead, he was met with a sharp command. No need to investigate further. That was when Langford realized they already knew. But what were they hiding? Then, the black SUVs arrived. One late March evening, neighbors spotted unmarked cars pulling up to Hackman's estate. Their movements were precise, methodical, silent. Some swore they saw FBI printed on a dark jacket. Yet no official records confirmed federal agents were ever there. No investigation, no warrant, no explanation. Then, days later, Hackman abruptly declared, "I want no more talk of the house." And the rumors? They only intensified. Then came the photo. A leaked image surfaced online, taken from inside the mansion. Most of it seemed ordinary. A dimly lit basement hallway, a single wooden door at the end. But then, viewers noticed something chilling. Carved onto the door was the same symbol Marisol described: two interlocking circles, a line through the center. That photo vanished from the internet within hours. But by then, the damage was done. Too many mysteries surrounded the Hackman estate. Why did he guard the forbidden room for years? Did a secret tunnel truly exist below? Why did the FBI, or someone, arrive in the dead of night, yet leave no trace? And most importantly, what was behind that door? With each question, the mystery deepened. One thing was certain: Gene Hackman had spent his life keeping something hidden. And now, that secret was clawing its way into the light. Are you ready to know the truth? It started as scattered whispers across X, Reddit, and TikTok. A lone figure, a cryptic number. 701 spread like wildfire, igniting one of the most unsettling conspiracy theories tied to the Hackman estate. The rumor was simple yet chilling: 701 bodies found in a sealed tunnel beneath the mansion. How did this story gain such momentum? And was there any truth behind it? On April 16th, an anonymous X account posted a cryptic message: "Do you believe in buried secrets? Hackman Mansion. 701. Dig deeper." At first, no one understood, but within hours the post spread, gathering cryptic replies. 701, an unbelievable number. If you know, you know. Then, a TikTok video escalated the mystery. Titled 701, The Terrifying Mystery Beneath Hackman's Mansion, it showed eerie images: the mansion's basement, a sealed wooden door, and blurry footage of a tunnel before its closure. The most unsettling moment was the final image: a blurred tally sheet, total 701. Authentic or not, the story had taken on a life of its own. Reddit exploded with theories. Some claimed 701 was the body count found in the tunnel. Others said it was a classified case tied to the mansion. Posts about 701 started disappearing. A Reddit user claiming to be a former maintenance worker left a cryptic message: "I worked there. I can't say much, but what you're thinking might not be wrong. Stop looking. Some things are better forgotten." Hours later, the post vanished, and the account was deleted. The mystery seeped into mainstream media, but when reporters pressed the FBI, they received a brief response: "We have no investigation related to the number 701. Instead of putting rumors to rest, the silence only deepened suspicion. If there was nothing to hide, why did 701-related posts keep disappearing? After the FBI's exit from the mansion, classified files were sealed away. A Los Angeles Times reporter asked an unnamed investigator about the case and received a chilling response. "We're not permitted to discuss this. Only those with clearance know what's in those documents." It wasn't a denial, it was a warning. Died, FBI remained silent. The mansion stood untouched. The truth, if it ever existed, remained buried. But one question refused to fade. What really lay beneath Hackman's mansion?